Okay, it's going to be a ridge race. And VG tight. Alright, now we're ridge racing. Okay, next waypoint, Cajon Mountain. Wowie, wow, wow. These conditions are fantastic. There's Bruce, 700 feet above me. Fantastic. Glider looks great. 46 and climbing. I love it. Boom. Alright, any minute it'll get good. Not that windy, huh? Oh, the air must be really unstable. Rain. Oh man, my fingers are numb. I think I screwed up by not climbing higher. I'm gonna be stuck here for a long time. Uh-oh, Bruce is gliding down. That's not good. Wow, it's all over the place. It's getting pretty OD'd. Get in there, get upwind. See what happens against the hillside. Is there wind? Hey, Redtail! May as well work this to the top. $250 meters. Alright, any day now. Okay, next waypoint. 45 kilometers to go. Okay, wind switch. Ended up on the lee side of Sugar Pine. That is bloody gorgeous. See the ocean. 14.5 kilometers to the high school. Got lots of time left. I'm gonna have to get higher and stay near cloud base if I can get up there. $11-mile headwind. Nice flat glide. What a lucky day. 3 lucky days in a row with the Sport 3 155 pre-production model. Come on. Let's get around. Let's get on that windward point. That was great. Hey, what's going on now? Come on. Here it is. Come on. Have to remember, we've got 13 kilometers to go. We can fly any line that works. I should be high enough to get into the ridge lift line. Alright, good glide now. Good glide. Hopefully I got enough altitude to connect. Gotta get into the hillside now. Yeah! Oh man. Okay, where are we going? Rim High, then Arrowhead, and then R&R. But there's no wind. To play this very carefully. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Wow. Alright, still some ridge lift. Not like earlier. This is turning into a thermal day. Ugh. Okay, I'll take the front range to the high school then. Hopefully this point works. I am getting just drilled. Ravens. I love you, Ravens. R&R Pine. Okay, Rim High. Arrowhead, R&R Pine. Okay. Let's see. Rim High, Arrowhead, R&R. Alright, I can do that. Almost. Alright, real soon. Okay, any second. There it is. Alright, let's go back. You know how to do this. Go back. Go back to the same left. Maybe gone though. Oh, it's cloud lift, so just go straight to Arrowhead. Arrowhead, rock and roll, Pine Flat, in that order. Alright, let's do it. Where's my thermal? I'm right on top of the cell tower. I'm right next to the high school numbers now. I made it out. Ugh. Ugh. Come in there. Just gotta watch out for the ravine. Or you can come in here. Here is the Sport 3 155. This is my helmet support system. Temporary attachment. It's easy enough to do. See how nicely it holds the weight of the helmet. Very simple. Very simple. It's also simple and user friendly. Alright, let's take this off and preview the glider. Let's do a quick walk around. This is the pre-production prototype Sport 3 155. And as you can see, it has an extra luff line and a lot more double surface, and it has speed battens. I think this rod may be farther outboard than the Sport 2. Anyhow, this is neat with the laminate lower surface and Dacron top surface. Now, doing a lot of high-speed flying. Interesting to see that one of the lower battens worked its way out. That's not unusual. I land my T2C, I'll have all 6 lower battens sticking out 3 inches. Anyhow, it's very nice. Got my my cover bag in there, and my harness bag is in here. And anyway, so this cover bag rolled up. It's probably a little tricky to see. Let's just use the same Velcro. Just use the same Velcro that holds the glider together when you roll it up. You know, looks like every other glider inside. And I think there's there might be an extra pulley. The VG system is geared down compared. Sorry about all that flapping. Anyway, there's the VG system. See how much line is pulled out for full VG, and I land it in full VG. Now this is my control bar. I'm using it because it has my new Bomb cotton handlebar tape on it, my rounded skids. Skid in the middle protects the tape when you drop the front of the control bar, like when you're trying to hold the nose down on launch. And of course I got my Flytech bracket. You can tell I'm still pretty tired. My stats from the flight. Okay, we did 14,000 feet of climbing, which indicates it was a good ridge lift day, because as you should have seen in the video, I was going down the ridge at 45 to 48 miles an hour for miles when it was really good, 2 hours, 7 minutes. Anyway, all right, we can shut that off in a second. Helps me to have the waypoints in cylinder radiuses written out. I'm not much for racing or these instruments. Anyway, this one's equipped with bare wires, 1x19. Nice, easy action. I really like this VG. Very light pull. Just the right amount of rope is required. So, I mean, it's a hang glider, and it looks like every other hang glider, says as he trips over his instrument. But I don't know if the airfoil is the same as the Sport 2 or not. I think the plan form is the same. There are raked tips for this glider. It flies so well, it doesn't actually need the rake tips. They do enhance the low speed turning, though. If I end up owning one of these, I'm going to experiment with my own rake tips, because I have 3 different sets of rake tips on my Sport 2 155, and they all give different qualities of flying. So, you know, it's a well-built glider. It's what you would expect from Moy's, Icaro, Wilswing, Bowtech, you know, any modern manufacturer. But what's significant is this glider weighs like 53 pounds without the bag. I mean, I'd have to weigh it. I haven't brought my scale with me, so I can't swear to that number, but it's really light. And that helps me tremendously, because I'm not the healthiest person in the world. And as you can see from today's race video, I just lost it mentally. I was just wiped out. I don't have that much energy. I did fly Torrey on Monday, and I flew here in really bad turbulence on Tuesday, and today was pretty stressful. Look at that sky. Now, if you look at the cloud bottoms, they're all convex, so the lift is gone. I don't think if you're at cloud base you'd even be able to stay up. They're not flat. It's over. I obviously could have done a better job. That is an active thermal at Mount McKinley right there. You can see that easily. And there's a flat one back there, I don't know, somewhere in front of Rim Forest. But so this place I land, I wouldn't dare land here. First of all, it's downhill, and there is a gully right down the middle of it in this construction mounds. So if you try and look at the obstructions on the other end, so you try to land here, you're going to have to like do some crazy maneuvering to get in, and if you blow it, you hit this fence. And if you hop the fence, you end up getting hit by a vehicle. And now there's a really nasty but better place to land on the other side of that mound. You don't need a drogue chute to land there. And you can land on the other side of 40th Street in that wash. Now you see that plateau right up there? It is so wide, you could land a hang glider, as long as you didn't get wind under your west wing, you could land on that plateau and just carry your stuff down. That plateau is like a mile long and it's flat. So one of these days I'm going to do it, but I like landing here as long as the drogue's working. You saw the landing approach. I gave myself a chance to land on the other side, but when I realized I was making good headway and clearance over that horse property there, then I'm like, well, just land here. It's a no-brainer. You know, lots of room when your glide angle gets down to 6:1 or less at normal glide speeds. So here it is, beautiful glider. And main thing, the performance is terrific.
Much noticeably better high-speed glide than a Sport 2 155. None of this yawing. It doesn't do that like the Sport 2 155 tends to do. None of that. It tracks beautifully, thermals full VG even in rowdy conditions really well. A very serious cross-country machine. I can't say that I'm the best pilot, because that would be a lie, because I'm not. Anyway, so hopefully if you're watching this, if you're on the fence over a lightweight sport class glider that's fun to fly, that still has XC potential, this is certainly one viable candidate. The Moy's Gecko 155 is also a very viable candidate. It's about 10 pounds heavier though, and the control frame's an inch or so taller, and I'm only 5'7", and I'm sick most of the time. So I need the lightest glider I can get, or I'm going to have to start flying paragliders. That's all there is to it. I don't know what else to say. Look at that beautiful sun ray coming out from below the cloud. I better start breaking down.